Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. As always, I will take your questions in the order that they're asked. Super chats or PayPal donations of $1.99 or more will skip the line. Hopefully I can pull it up on here and we'll be in business. All right, there we go. I got it. Eni, love. Got a wish coming in around love. Put that out into the universe. You also have a soulmate relationship coming in around you. If you're not with anyone right now, you're up for a huge transformation with an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, that can lead you to having all 10 cups full and being very happy. Choco, love. All right. You may feel like you've hit a snag or a slowdown when it comes to love, but you're going to push through it. You're going to move forward. You have the Lover's card here, which means that there's a soulmate relationship around you, that there's still passion and it's still worth fighting for. Speaking of fights, there's arguments around you. That's okay. Stand your ground. Stick up for what you believe in and dig your heels in. You'll get what you want. You also have a large sum of money coming in around you. You may have decisions to make when it comes to love, and you may be being guided by the divine. So trust that the powers that be have your back. Sometimes it's really hard to have faith in that kind of stuff. I get it, but the cards are suggesting that you should. Stephanie, how is T feeling about me today? Thinks that you're attractive, happy, friendly, hardworking, a little bit argumentative, balanced, perseverant, nurturing, and well-grounded. Cade, why did Gabriel delete his Instagram? He had a mini tower moment. There was a disaster that happened around him. It wasn't that bad because it's in reverse. And there could have been a big fight over something. Yep. And it may have been with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And I think he felt like it was just easier to delete the account. He's got good karma on his side. I don't think he really did anything wrong. I think somebody attacked him for no reason and he was like, fuck you, and just shut it down. He's got victory around him too. Like there's so much room for error when it comes to social media. I think that he maybe felt like it was just not worth the hassle anymore and just deleted it. Tower in reverse isn't that big of a deal, but it could be something that could really get you, you know? RZ, should I reach out to Ali? What will his reaction be? Are you done? Are you done? We take a break? Maybe you take a little snooze? You want more? I can see it. All right. There you go. I think you should reach out to him. Let's see what his reaction will be. His reaction he may not answer you right away, or he may not react the way you want right away, because it looks like everything here is in reverse. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Death is in reverse. He may even isolate and not answer you right away. However, after you get through that, things can move forward quickly. The card suggests that you should reach out to him, but this reading here suggests that he's either seeing somebody else or talking to someone else. There's a third party around him. And you might feel like you don't have any choices, and it could lead you to an argument. So I'm kind of on the fence as to why the card suggests that you reach out to him if it's not going to lead anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking that if the cards are suggesting that you should reach out to him, no matter what's going on now, things could turn around in the future if you're willing to put the time in. You know what I mean? Like if he's with somebody right now or he doesn't answer you right away, it could take time to get to where you want to go. So this is going to be the thing where you have to decide whether or not it's worth it, because if you may not get your answer right away, and it could, you know, it could be like months in the making. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes these things can be very frustrating. High vibration. Where is the relationship, me, and the Sag heading? Okay. Well, it's going to take some hard work. There's some hard work around you guys, but you're both willing to do it. The relationship moves into a place where it's very well balanced, a lot of mutual respect, and you're both prepared to do so. I mean, it leads to happiness, but the sun is in reverse, which means it's going to take time to get there. So it should be a functioning relationship that brings in happiness to both of you. It just may take time, and it may take a little bit of work. Right? You done? Yeah, you're sleeping. Okay. Yeah, it may take some time. But if you're willing to put the effort in and work on the relationship, it looks promising. Talia, how does Brian feel towards me? The first thing that comes up is that he feels that you're very hardworking, very well grounded. He's got a lot of respect for you. He thinks you're attractive, kind, a go-getter, or you have a lot of passion and drive. He thinks that you're kind, impressive, intuitive, and attractive comes up again. Comes up twice. The weekday. Have I met my soulmate yet? What are they like? We've got millions of soulmates. There's not just one person. We have soulmates that are our neighbors, teachers, religious figures. We don't just have one. So I can't answer that. I can answer if your next significant relationship is coming in, but there's not just one specific person that's out there that you're meant to find. There's, you know, we have choices. We have free will in this life. We're not on a path where, you know, like you got to search your whole entire life to find this one person. There are many people that are right for you and that you'll have soulmate connections with throughout your life. So I can see when the next significant relationship comes in. The next person that comes in should be an earth sign, and they would be very successful, very grounded, very down to earth, strong, and driven, very driven, like Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And they would be the kind of person that is like on they may be a Capricorn. They have goals, and they set goals, and they're looking to reach goals. They're not like just kind of flying by the seat of their pants. Like they have everything kind of planned out. Stephanie, Why didn't he come see me on my floor when he said that he would come? It looks like he got busy. He was burdened. Time got away from him. He didn't have time. And I don't know if he was behind schedule or he had somewhere to go. He was running late. But it looks like time got away from him and he just didn't get a chance. Oh, hello, Dylan. New chapter. How will things go tomorrow night with me and George? They're a little bit up and down. So on one hand, it comes off patient, compassionate, serene, a really good connection, and everything is moving really well. And then it looks like you may, I mean, it could be that everything goes well, but you just don't feel great enough at the end of the night, because the Nine of Wands is in reverse, which would indicate feeling like I haven't really gotten anywhere. Like that's the energy of this card when it's in reverse. And also the good luck card is in reverse. But Temperance is here, which indicates that it should be a good time. It should be a good connection. It should be like serene and peaceful. You just may not be feeling like it's enough, which I totally understand. But the night itself looks like it's going to be okay overall, like in the scheme of things. Let's put it that way. RC, what actions will a ways take towards me in the near future? It looks like things are a little bit slow with him. He's holding himself back, and it looks like he may be involved with somebody else right now. I'm not sure how long it's been since you've seen or spoken to him, but it looks like it may be some time before you hear from him again. There even could be a fight between the two of you. I don't know if you reached out to him or what's going on with the two of you, but it seems like he's preoccupied with something else right now. BG, should I give Michael another chance? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you should, 33% chance that you should give him another chance. It may be the kind of thing that if you give him another chance, you're sorry for it in the long run, but sometimes you have to go to that place to realize what it is that you want. You know, you got to remember, we have free will in this world. So you could give him another chance to put your heart and soul into working on the relationship, and it can work. There's nothing here that's set in stone that can't change. Like, there's very few things that are set in stone that you can't change. Relationships are not one of them. So 33% chance, there's enough chance there for me to tell you to give it a shot if it means that much to you. Stephanie, will he text me later today or tell me to go over? I don't think so. I don't think, not today. You could hear from him, but I'm not convinced that you're going to see him. High vibration. Read for my parents for this year. Will they be... Look, FYN? I'm not sure what that means. Will they be, what is that last word? Fine. Will they be fine? Okay, let's see. They look like they're going to be fine, yeah. 77% chance that they're going to be fine. Which, I mean, look, life's got its ups and downs. So that's normal. Yeah, it looks like the world is at their feet. They have magic around them. There's money around them. I think they're going to be okay. Yeah. BG, does Michael notice the rift in the relationship? Only 33% chance. He may be kind of clueless. You may want to talk about it, discuss it. Talia, when will I hear from Brian? It should be before the end of the spring. Yeah, it should be pretty soon. High vibration. Thoughts and feelings of the Sag for me. It has a lot of respect for you. It's got a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're perseverant, hardworking. He thinks that you're like he genuinely takes interest in you. Thinks you're attractive, kind, sometimes undecided or indecisive. Thinks that you're adventurous, spontaneous, freedom loving, carefree. Attractive comes up again, not so bad. Stephanie, why do I feel like I'm being played? Is he using me? Well, there's a couple of things. Whenever like we have a feeling, right? The first thing it's a good idea to do is just think back to whether or not you've ever been used before. Because a lot of times it's like an old soul wound that's coming up and we project that onto the new situation. So for example, I did a reading yesterday for somebody who was definitely struggling with a soul wound. So what I brought up to her was most people have the not worthy or not feeling good enough or feeling like there's somebody better. That's like one of the most common. And for myself, that's something that I had. So the example that I gave her is that growing up, from the time I was really little, like when we had recess and stuff, nobody ever wanted me to be on their team because I was small and I wasn't good at sports and I didn't really care, and I don't know. It wasn't that I was picked last, it was that somebody else got stuck with me, and they were always very vocal about how they didn't want me on their team because I sucked, and I was more of a, I was more trouble than I was worth or whatever. So from a very young age, I developed that somebody else is going to get picked. Somebody else will get picked. So it starts off when you're young, and then this continues to happen, and we program it into our brains. So when we come into a new situation, it's very easy for us to feel like, oh, well, here it is again. You know, okay, well, who's better than me? Oh, she's better than me. He's better than me. This one's better than me. And then we project that onto the new person or the new situation. And sometimes it's what's going on inside us, not what's really happening. So think to yourself, if there's been another time where you felt like you were used, where you felt like somebody was only using you to get to something else or needed you for sex or whatever the situation was, and think about whether or not you're pushing that on him. And if you're not, then that's different. If you're really feeling like you're being used or you're being whatever taken for, then I would suggest pulling your energy back, because when you start to pull your energy back, that's when the person comes forward. You know, it's like a dance. You step forward, they step back. You step back, they step forward. So let's see what the cards say. Well, the cards show up and down. So first it shows like love not, you know, being upside down and not coming in with the offering of love that you may want. But then the sun is here, which is happiness. So it's not that it's impossible. It's just that, you know, it's not flowing as freely as it could. It looks like there's respect, mutual respect between both of you, but you may think he's not putting in enough effort. He's not pursuing you hard enough. And then that's where you may be feeling a little bit of regret. He does have a genuine interest in you because the Knight of Cups is here, and things can become a little bit more balanced. Ace of Swords is here, which could suggest that it would be up to you to lay down boundaries. You know, I'm not doing this, or I'm not going here, or I'm not, you know, this is how it's going to be. I'm not going to put up with that. I think a lot of times most of us have a hard time setting boundaries too, because I don't know why, but I just think most people have a lot of, you know, a hard time setting boundaries. But I think if you do set boundaries, you'll get a little bit more respect. You know, I think that you have more control in the situation than you think. If you pull your energy back a little bit, you may see him come forward, and then that may give you a little bit more confidence in the situation. High vibration, a career reading for the upcoming months. Career reading for the upcoming months. And celebration around your career. You also may come up with a new idea, a new business plan, something here when it comes to your career that brings in a lot of money. You're embarking on a personal transformation when it comes to your career. Watch out who you trust, because there could be somebody around you who's really jealous. Life changes quickly, and money is flowing in pretty steadily, and with a relationship that's built on solid ground when it comes to either work, money, or career. The biggest thing here, aside from the fact that things could change overnight and there's cause for celebration, the Page of Pentacles can indicate coming up with a new idea, a new skill, or wanting to take your career in a different direction, like being focused, being very focused on something. Whatever it is, maybe you may not have had the idea yet, but when it pops up, I would go for it, because I think it could be life-changing. K-Star. Why haven't I heard from Donald the Taurus? All right, he's been disrespected and stabbed in the back by somebody, and that's what he's dealing with. He's dealing with a lot of regret. I don't know what happened, what went on around him, but something has knocked him off his, knocked the wind out of him. He's got some bullshit going on around him. That's why you haven't heard from him. You'll hear from him. Kira, will I get along with Leroy's brothers when I move? Yeah, I think you will. Cinnamon. Is W the person I'm supposed to be in a committed relationship with? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think that there is a committed relationship coming in for the two of you pretty soon. Kira, general for June. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you. Moving through June, you have some financial stability coming in. Your relationship is on track. Watch out for a little bit of jealousy or some kind of an addiction issue, not with you, but somebody that's around you. So the devil is earthly pleasures. It could be that somebody is legitimately jealous of you and giving you a hard time, or it could be that somebody around you is suffering from some type of an addiction, but it's not you. It looks like you're not holding yourself back. In the month of June, money comes in. You're persevering, and your relationship, either at work or this is usually a work relationship, Three of Pentacles, is pretty rock solid. Phantom, may I have a general reading? Got passion coming in around you. You have some adventure coming in around you with somebody out of the blue when you least expect it. Could be an earth sign. There's also somebody around you that's gonna maybe has a crush on you or is interested in you. You have no idea. They may be stepping out of the shadows. They could be a Pisces or somebody very creative. You also have a water sign around you if you're not with anyone right now, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It could be a different one from the first person. It could be two people. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through any bullshit comes in, and your intuition is spot on, so listen to it. Being guided by the divine with the Judgment card, possibly coming to a crossroad and having to make decisions, but you have the powers that be on your side. So moving forward, you got some good stuff coming in. There may be a lot going on around the love department. Ina's love reading. What's coming towards me? Well, you got a couple of things happening here. You have a wish coming in around love, but you may be feeling like you're holding yourself back. Things may be kind of slow around love these last couple of weeks or these last couple of months, and you may be feeling like you've just not gotten anywhere. But moving forward, you have a Virgo here. Could be somebody from your past coming back. It could be two different people. Someone from your past and the Virgo, or it could be a Virgo from the past. Leaving behind things that no longer work for you and heading towards greener pastures. Working very hard when it comes to love. You also have a Pisces here coming in. And you might have a lot going on at some point in the near future when it comes to love that kind of stresses you out. You may not be sure who you want to be with or which one you want to go with, but I think that overall, the choice will be yours at the end of the day. BG, should I contact for Michael or wait for him to contact first? Okay, the card suggests that you should contact first. I would always suggest to reach out rather than wait for someone because it cuts down the time. Waiting brings more waiting. You like attracts like. So the only time I would say not to reach out would be if you're feeling like really negative or very hesitant and you feel like things aren't going to go in your direction. And then I would tell you not to do it at that point. Wait until you're feeling a little bit more confident. Nancy, between Andre and Andy, who do you see me ending up with? I have a feeling it's going to be Andy. Yeah, I'm thinking Andy. Hi, Steve. If I get married to the Pisces, how will my relationship be with his family? Your choice. You have choices here. I think overall it will be successful. You have the success card. I think it'll be good. There's a little bit of a delay when it comes to happiness, so it may take some time to get there. But I think overall, you're going to be in control of it, and I think that you can make it work. Kiki, is the Aries a past life connection? I don't think so. I'm only getting 33% chance. It's kind of slim. You guys have a connection, though, in this life. High vibration. When and where will I meet my life partner? I don't know. I can't answer that question. If I had those kind of answers, I would be, I'd be very rich. I can tell you when you're going to meet your next partner, or I can tell you what the next partner would possibly be like. But we have free will, so you can't nail down. It's like, for example, if you're supposed to meet Tom on Tuesday, right? And you choose not to go to the bar, the club, the library, wherever it is that you're going to meet him, it doesn't mean that you can't meet him. It's like if you pull out of my complex here, you can make a left if you have to go left, but you could also make 3 rights and get to the same place. It just may take longer. So there's nothing here that is written in stone. I can't tell people, Tuesday night, April 1st, you have to go to the library because that's where you're going to meet Tom, and that's going to be your life partner forever. It just doesn't work like that. There's too much free will here. I can only bring in significant. I can tell you who's significant that comes in around you. The choice is ours. That's the thing. We have free will in this life. Well, it's what we choose. The people around you right now are water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and there's also a Virgo here. There could be 2 water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and there's definitely a Virgo. And timing would be sometime this summer. Oh, I skipped Josette? Okay. How is Dre feeling since we split up? Okay, hang on. How is Dre feeling since we split up? Off balance, a little bit stuck, a little bit weak, a little bit upside down, and a little bit argumentative. I'm not in the best place right now, I don't think. Kira, general for May. You got good luck coming in here in May. You also have a large sum of money coming in. Somebody may come in from out of the blue that you haven't seen or spoken to in a while, and that might be nice. Could be a Leo. It could be just an old friend, but it would be someone that you would want to hear from. Anxiety seems to move into the past in the month of May, and your relationship seems to be going pretty smoothly in May. Balance comes in too. 2 of Pentacles is nice because it's like being balanced, like feeling balance throughout your whole life, not just in one area. Sweet thing. Kenneth came by today. He told me some things. He was expressive with me with his emotions. Was he telling me the truth? Okay. 70% chance, yes, he was. Nine of Cups is in reverse, which means some things may be embellished. He could have left out a couple of things. But overall, yes, he was telling you the truth. Georgia, what is RS hiding from me? Is there someone else? And I'm only getting a 33% chance that there's someone else. He may be talking to somebody else. There could be like other people around him that maybe you're intuitively picking up, but I don't think that he's like in love with anyone else. Darlene. What does Kevin really feel about me? And will he ever leave Cheryl? Okay, let's see. Well, it looks like there's a lot of arguments around his relationship with Cheryl, but I don't see him leaving right now. It doesn't look like they get along that great all the time. He cares for you. There's something that is destined to happen between you and him. So at some point, you should run into him or have some kind of conversation about it with this card. But it doesn't look like right now, he definitely cares for you. It doesn't look like he's leaving right now. This may take some time to work itself out. Miss Anna, general love for May to December. Okay. You may have some decisions that you have to make when it comes to love. You got the Two of Swords here. And it looks like you're walking away from things that no longer serve you before the end of the year. Feeling anxious, weighed down, the weight of the world being on your shoulders. I think that you're moving away from anything that doesn't work for you. And moving into the new year, you're not going in the same energy. If you don't get what you want from this guy, I don't think you're waiting around. I really don't. You've got good karma on your side. You have a new beginning. You have feeling prepared, and you have strength, and you have a relationship coming in that's going to be built on solid ground. But with the Two of Swords, I can't tell you who it is because the choice is yours. The only thing I can say here is that if by the end of the year you don't get what you want from the first guy, I don't think you're waiting around for him. I think that you're going to make a choice to move on to something that works a little bit better for you. There's money coming in around you too, and there's also happiness. So this guy better step up to the plate or he's going to lose it. He's going to lose his chance. Anna, what's JF's energy towards me in our relationship? There's happiness around the situation. He cares for you a lot, but he's a slow mover. He really can't get out of his own way. It's like he wants success. He wants this, but he's just upside down and he can't make it happen for himself. I don't know what the problem is. It's like he's very self-sabotaging. He better get his act together because if he doesn't, I think you're going to leave him behind. and moving into 2021, I don't think you're going to be sitting around here like this. I really don't. But you know what? Like, I would think that for most people, at some point you come to a moment in time where if somebody else comes in, you're like, I'm not going to sit around and wait for something. The reality of the situation is this, and there's somebody else here that's interested in me, and even if I have a small interest or a minor interest, I'm going to give it a shot, because why not? He'll be the one on the losing end at the end of the day if you choose to move on. Not, it's not going to be the other way around. So the ball is going to end up in your court. Jada, general reading. You may be feeling a little stuck in the mud right now, but I mean, how can you not when we're on lockdown like this? A lot of people are feeling like that. You're not alone. But moving forward, once this moves into the past, you have some adventure coming in. You have maybe a little bit of a vacation away, rest, relaxation. The Four of Swords is like a rest and relaxation kind of a trip. It's not like, you know, it wouldn't be like going to Europe and going to look at all these, you know, museums. It would be like going away and like relaxing on the beach, that kind of thing. It also looks like there's celebration coming in around adventures with friends, feeling well balanced, feeling appreciated when it comes to work, and no longer holding yourself back. There's a lot of passion that comes in around your life too. I don't know, there's a personal transformation coming in. I don't know what it is that you're transforming. It could be like, sometimes like one thing, like you change one thing and then everything else just seems to change and everything else seems to fall into place. With the Death card, there's a huge transformation coming in around you. So keep that in mind and be open to things, you know, different things that are going to come in, because there's going to be a lot of things that it's going to be up to you if you change them. But the Death card is transformation. It would be like next year at this time, we wouldn't be having this kind of conversation because you would be in a totally different place. High vibration. Does my ex see me on social media and his feelings? I only get a 33% chance that he's paying attention to social media. So it either may not be something that he really pays much attention to, or he doesn't really look that much. I don't think it's something that comes up significant around him. Like, I don't think he has any feelings about it. I don't think he pays close enough attention to it. Jordan A. What's going on with my relationship with Chance? Use your intuition. Your intuition is spot on when it comes to him. There may be some anxiety around this situation, and you may feel like you don't have any luck, or you're feeling very weighed down and the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You may be feeling unstable, unappreciated, but you're not going to hold yourself back, and balance comes into your life. You guys can reconnect or deepen your relationship. It could move forward quickly and you can feel like you're at the top of the mountain, or you've made it to the top of the mountain. But I think this relationship is going to take a lot of work on both parts. Both you and him are going to have to put some effort into this in order to see the changes. Husty, will AG and I meet in June in person? 70% chance, yes, you will. I think that you guys are going to meet. Kira, why is Leroy's mom friends with Leroy's ex Angela on Facebook? Because they've been friends, and and she doesn't want to delete her because she doesn't want to make things awkward. Yeah. Yeah. Nick Berry, question below. How is the Cancer X feeling about me now that I cut him off because of his immaturity? He's kind of feeling like he's not the problem. Like he's not taking responsibility of it. Well, that's a sign of being immature, but it's like he's feeling like this is your problem, not his. Like he doesn't think he's the problem. That's how he feels. Like he's not the problem. You are. Very immature. You're right. Josette, does Dre know that he messed up, and is he prideful? He knows, yes, yeah, yes to both those questions. He knows he messed up. Beautiful Aries. Is me and Mike officially over? He acts like he lost his marbles and I gave him a piece of my mind. Me and Mike officially over. No, you'll hear from him again. No, there's more to come. Hasti, what will AG think and feel after we meet the first time? He's very undecided. He's got the Lover's card, but then he's got the Two of Cups in reverse. So it's like 1 minute he feels like, yes, this is what I want. The next minute it's like, no, this is not what I want. 1 minute he feels like things are going to move forward, and then he has like a tower moment. He may just be a little bit afraid, but he's kind of like on both sides of the sword when you first meet. Jordan A., are the love spells working? Yes. Kiki, when will Mike give me more attention? Could be within the next week, sometime in the next week. Kira, what's Leroy's reason behind wanting me to move in? Well, he's coming forward a little bit more. He's not holding himself back. He's being a little bit more honest about his feelings. I think he wants the relationship to grow. Here's the happy home. I think he just wants to see the relationship progress, and this would be the next step. PJ, how does he think of me? He thinks that you're attractive, spiritual, well-grounded, successful, friendly, loyal, courageous. You have the ability to achieve a lot, and you make a good friend. Lee, finance reading for May. Finance reading for May. reading for May. They may be a little off kilter in the beginning of May, but as the month goes on, things get easier. You could have some money coming in towards the end of May. If things have been kind of slow or they're slow the first couple of weeks, don't get too nervous, because I think that money picks up towards the end of May. Or if you're waiting on a large sum of money, it comes in by the end of May. I feel like money is kind of up in the air for everyone, you know. Some people aren't working, some people are waiting for unemployment, but I think by the end of May, things start to get a little more straightened out for you, or you're a little bit better on better track. Kira, should I advertise my business on Facebook? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Hi, Steve. Will AG say yes for marriage after we meet? 70% chance yes, but it looks like he holds himself back first. So he may not say yes right away. He may take time to think of it. Hang on, let me go put this in the fridge. Oh, no, don't cry. It's okay, don't cry. Don't cry, Bubs. Don't cry, Bubs. No, don't cry. Shh, 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 shh. Miss Anna, has Jay learned anything to be or to do better in our relationship during our time apart? When I see him, will I see him change immediately? No, I think it's going to take time. I think it's going to take time for you to see a change in him. I think when he comes back, no, I don't think much has changed with him. I think that once he gets back and he really starts to settle into what he wants and how he wants his life to be, that's when you start to see changes. He kind of comes back. It feels like almost like feeling sorry for himself, almost like a puppy with his tail between his legs. Like he knows he did something wrong and he has a hard time owning it, but he shows up. I mean, I think he's going to show up in person, but I think it's going to take a while before you see a change in him. Lee, why was Penn brought into my life? Well, we're all brought into each other's lives to teach lessons and to learn lessons. So let's see. Yeah. So you've got karma, a disaster, and a celebration around this person. So you got good karma, a huge disaster in the middle, and then celebration. So I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but we're all brought into each other's lives to teach. That's where we are. We're teaching each other things and we're learning things. It's not easy, but you may learn something from the crisis that happens, whatever the tower moment is. Beautiful Aries, I'm having a health issue I've never had. Is it stress or anxiety causing it? 70% chance, yes. Anxiety and stress is playing a part in it, yeah. Miss Ronnie, will Latoya and I ever be friends again? You will be, but I don't know that it's going to be ever be the same. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be the same as it was. Coco, how does S feel about me and her intentions? S finds you very attractive. She thinks that there's something that's meant to be about the situation, and she's got a wish around you. I think she wants this relationship to move forward. There's passion here. She feels pretty strongly about it too. Josette, will Drake come back apologizing? I'm only getting 33% chance. I don't think he comes back apologizing. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Snow on the Sahara. Does the ex-Aries guy still want to reconcile with me? It's been more than 2 months. Okay, let's see. There is possibility of reconciliation here with this guy. Yep. Lee, how does Penn feel about our connection? Feels successful around it. Feels like it's very well grounded. Like it could be transforming to your lives. Feel good about this connection. Willing to put hard work into it. Kira, Leroy and I, May 2020. Ten of Cups is full. May should be good for you guys. Feeling prepared, feeling connected. May should be good. Happiness. You got happiness around you in May. All right, let me go back up to the top. Nikita, when will I hear from the water sign? It could be within the next 6 weeks. Love and Light Tarot. Is Hater regretting his decision leaving me? My name is Sandy. Okay, let's see. 50-50. Sometimes, yes, they do. Yeah. Galaxy. Does David love me? I'm not going to say that they're in love with you, but they have feelings for you. Yes, David has feelings for you. Jessica A. General love. General love. Walking away from things in the past that no longer serve you, walking away from anxiety, heading towards greener pastures, a relationship that comes in that's well-grounded. You may have choices when it comes to love. Yeah, there may be choices here between, well, you've got a couple of players. You've got fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. You have a hardworking, very hardworking earth sign around you, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and laying down the law. You got the Ace of Swords here. Laying down the law, not putting up with bullshit. You're clear about what it is that you want, and you're not going to settle for less. That's good. It's good. Miak 503, is the Libra thinking to contact me? Where is he? Okay, let's see. He is thinking about contacting you, but he's kind of holding himself back right now. He may need a little bit more time. It may take a little bit more time before you finally hear from him. Universe flower. Can I get a general reading? Okay. General for universal flower. Well, you have an offering of love coming in if you're not with anyone right now. You have a soulmate connection coming in. If you are with someone right now, you could be rekindling your situation, deepening your connection, whatever that may be, or wherever you are in your relationship. You could be taking a step forward, taking off the restraints, no longer holding yourself back, moving forward. You may be feeling indecisive coming up in the upcoming months. You might have a decision to make about something. There's also money coming in around you. You have Three of Pentacles, which would be a relationship with money. It usually has to do with a physical job, like a job that you do every day where money comes in, but the job should be pretty well grounded and rather stable. So it could be a new job, it could be your current job, but I don't think you would be in jeopardy of losing it. I think it would be something that is going to be there, and it's going to be providing you pretty decent money. Dylan, you snoring? KJ, Does my ex-girlfriend Q have regret for leaving me? Okay, let's see. Yeah, she's actually feels pretty heartbroken about it sometimes. Jada, general love reading. Got an air sign around you. There's an air sign here that may be coming back. It could be somebody from your past, or it could be two different people. Somebody from your past comes back, and then an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It doesn't have to be, it could be two different people. Feeling like your love life is starting to move forward pretty quickly in the next couple of months. You have a lot of strength around you. You feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. It also looks like you have magic around you, which means you can manifest just about anything you want. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want, because when this card shows up, all thoughts manifest, and you want to be clear about what it is that you want. Faf C, how does Jay feel towards me? How does Jay feel? How does Jay feel? There's a little bit of regret around Jay. Feels that you're the Empress, which is like a Greek goddess, so keep that in mind. Be careful when that card shows up if you don't want children, because it's also the fertility card. But this would be how he looks at you, and it would be very attracted to you. He thinks you're very smart, independent, strong, courageous, loyal, and spontaneous. Cowgirl boy. Will my friend Stacy visit me in December of this year? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Kira, what can I expect for this weekend? It should be a good weekend. Feeling well respected, feeling like things are moving forward, perseverant, rest and relaxation. Should be a nice weekend. Oh, baby. Georgie, will my ex be the man I have kids with? Okay, let's see. You got a 70% chance you have kids with him. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty high possibility. Thumbelina, how's my ex feeling about us not talking right now? Well, they feel like they need a little bit of space, so they're okay with it right now. I don't know that this is going to last forever, not talking, but right now they're okay with it. Lucy, when will I hear from my ex? Could be within the next 3 months. Angel the Aries, does David love me? David cares about you a lot, but I can't say that it's like love just yet, or that he's in love right now. I mean, he cares about you, but I don't know that he's there yet. Valentina, how will my ex feel when I tell him I don't love him and that I don't want him anymore and go away? Will he leave me alone? Yeah, eventually he will. Yeah. If you tell him that, I think he's going to take the hint and he's going to go. Rockstar, who's coming towards me in love? You got a very spontaneous fire sign coming in who may have some kind of a spiritual practice that they do, or some kind of a spiritual hobby that's very important to them. A Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But they're going to have like a very spontaneous kind of flair about them. They may blow in and blow out really quickly and unannounced. Miss Rosie, will me and A get together after the lockdown is over? Yeah, I think you will. Can I tell you that, like, I'm going to say probably like 70% of the people I'm friends with on Facebook, I have no idea who they are. I have no idea who they are. Like, I'm like, who the fuck is this? First of all, I hadn't been on it in like years, probably like 5 years. And then after Avery was born, I went on because people wanted to see pictures and it was just easier. And then like I of course had all these friend requests because I hadn't been on in so long, and I just accept everyone. And I'm like, oh my God, like who are these people? I like legit have no idea who they are. And the funny thing is that like I'll see that they're friends with like some of my other friends, and I'm like, well, I must know them from somewhere, but I don't know where. I don't put anything like personal up on Facebook anyway. I mean, pictures, yeah, but like I don't talk about my personal life. I don't even advertise my channel on my Facebook page. You know why? I don't, nobody needs to know. So I'm very private with like, I don't know, those kind of people. Because I feel like, I don't know, not everybody's got good intentions, you know what I mean? I got through a lot. Jay Lissa, general love. Got a Leo here. You have a Leo, and you also have Earth signs. If there's nobody, and you're not involved with anyone right now, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You have a Leo here. Whoever it is that you end up with is going to treat you like gold. They're going to be pretty stable, very passionate. Could be kind of a life-changing sort of a thing. You know, the person is grounded and they have money, but they may like take your life in a different direction. Yeah, I think it's going to be good for you. Divine Pisces, am I going to jail anytime soon? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Kara, how does Leroy feel about me? He feels good. He feels connected. He feels that you're attractive, you're strong, independent, hardworking, loyal. He feels good. Things are good. Christy, if James did go out, did do something, will the truth come out? Truth's coming out. Yep. Josette, well, I see Dre anytime soon. Could be within the next 3 weeks. Possible next 3 weeks. Kira, how does Bianca feel about me? She likes you, but I think that she may be a little bit jealous or a little envious of you. I don't know. There's something about you that she feels that she can't compete with, and I don't think that it's like I don't think it's like a physical thing. Like, I think it's something more than that. Like, I don't know if she thinks that you're more successful at her when it comes to work or money or finances, or if she thinks that you're smarter than her. There's something that she feels that she can't compete with. Not that you guys are in competition with one another, but there's just something about you that just makes her feel like she's just a little bit not good enough, which, once again, most of us have that soul wound of feeling a little bit unworthy or not worthy enough, or like there's somebody else that's better. So I'm not really surprised that that comes up, but it doesn't seem like it's a physical thing. It seems like it's more like, which is worse for her, because she feels like it's something that she would never be able to compete with, you know? But it's an insecurity inside her. It has nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, when insecurities come out for us, it always has to do with us. If we were secure in our own self, then it wouldn't make a difference what was going on in our outside world. So, Nancy, would I be successful as a model or a dietitian? Dietitian. I see dietitian. Miss Ronnie, when will Latoya and I speak? If it doesn't happen within the next 11 days, it probably won't happen until the month of November. There's an 11 around it. I mean, it could happen on May 11th, but I'm not thinking it's that the 11th is the date. I think it may be the month. It could be November. Krista, how is Jay feeling today? He feels good today. He feels a little bit more stable and secure in his own self, which is a good thing. He's feeling a little bit better financially too. I don't know if something happened. He also is feeling a little bit more grounded and a little bit more secure in his own emotions. So he's feeling good today. Kira, how will Bianca feel about me moving in? Mildly worried. This is like mild. This is like, you know, like not a big deal. Not a big deal. Overall, I think she's okay with it. There may be some kind of nagging things in the back of her mind, but overall, I think she's okay with it. Yes, I'll be back on tonight at 9:30. 9:30, 10, something like that. Okay, go get your homework done. Because once it's done, like, you always feel so much relief. Oh, let me answer for Gracie because I didn't get to her last night. What can I expect in May involving my life? Doesn't matter if it's love, finances, or what. Okay, what's coming in for Gracie for the month of May? You do have money coming in, a substantial amount of money coming in May. And it may be like relieving. It may relieve a lot of pressure that's been around you. I think that it's a good thing. Substantial amount of money. You know, I mean, I don't think you're going to hit the lotto, but whatever it is, it's like making things easier for you. Ashley, was Edwin happy I called, and will I see him tonight? He was happy you called. If you don't see him tonight, you're going to be seeing him soon. It's coming up soon. Phantom. Yeah, you can close the super chats because you know I have to eat soon. Otherwise, I can't eat for the rest of the night. And I'm not losing any weight. I've not lost. I'm stuck right where I am, where I've been. Ah. Okay, Phantom. What are the intentions of the new person coming in? A new person is going to want a love relationship. Yeah, they're going to want a commitment. Even if it doesn't happen right away, that like they may hold themselves back in the beginning, but that's what it turns into. Yeah. Krista, how is A feeling? Does he want communication? My guy. He does want communication. 99% chance he wants communication. Yeah. I think that that's first and foremost. He's feeling passionate. He's using his intuition. He's working hard. He's got, yeah, he's on the right track. Georgia Peach, I qualified for dental hygiene. Will I make it to phase 2? Oh, nice. Congrats. Yes, you will. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, moderators, let me get your questions in, and then I'll be on tonight, 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. Oh, I gotta charge this phone. Sarah, why the Pisces is undecided about me back and forth? Is there another woman that he's interested in? I don't think so. I don't think there's another woman. I think he's got a lot going on, but I think he is into you. I always thought that from day one. So I would be surprised if he's running hot and cold. If he's running hot and cold, it may have to do with either he's busy, he's got a lot going on around work, something like that, or maybe a lot going on at home. But I'm not seeing another woman here. Not right now, nope. Pull your energy way back. Pull your energy way back. I think you'll see a difference. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Who else is here? Just Mel, or is, yeah, I don't think I saw SARS. Mel, what are the new Aries feelings towards me? They got a lot of feelings. So there's jealousy here, or yeah, the devil card. But there's celebratory around you. There's a serious love connection, like a soulmate connection. Empress is here. You know what that means. Be careful if you don't want children, but otherwise it's all things positive. So it looks like it would be a love connection, and they would be either thinking of you like a Greek goddess, treating you like a Greek goddess, celebration, but yet a little jealous. The green-eyed monster is here. So they may be a little bit overprotective, or you know, afraid of who's around you. Yeah, but that doesn't mean he'll be broke forever. He may treat you really well. He just may show that there's like a jealous side of him. Like he may just come off as like, you know, jealous or possessive. Give it a little time. Give it a little time. You got these Aries guys. Jeez. They're all cardinal signs. The other guy was a cardinal sign too. All right. Well, he's broke. Aries are go-getters, though. He may not be broke for long. All right, guys. Let me go. I'm going to get something to eat, and I will see you guys around 9:30. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.